Welcome back to Explified, your ultimate guide to acing the IELTS exam and more. Today, we're focusing on one of the most crucial and, for many, nerve-wracking parts of the IELTS, the speaking section. Whether you're aiming for a Band 7 or higher, these tips will help you speak with confidence and clarity. Let's get started. Understanding the IELTS speaking section. Before we jump into the tips, let's quickly go over what the IELTS speaking section involves. The speaking test is conducted in a one-on-one interview format and is divided into 3 parts. Part 1, Introduction and Interview, 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask you general questions about yourself, such as your home, family, work, studies, and interests. Part 2, Long turn, 3 to 4 minutes. You'll be given a topic card with a specific question, and you'll have 1 minute to prepare your answer. You'll then need to speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Part 3, Discussion, 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask you more complex questions related to the topic in Part 2, giving you a chance to discuss abstract ideas and issues. Why is this important? The speaking test evaluates your ability to communicate effectively in English, including fluency, coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range, accuracy, and pronunciation. Part 1, Making a strong first impression. Let's start with Part 1. This section is all about making a positive first impression. It's the warm-up phase, so it's essential to be clear, concise, and confident. Tip 1. Be natural and friendly. Treat the examiner like a friendly acquaintance. Smile, make eye contact, and try to relax. This will not only make you feel more comfortable, but also create a positive atmosphere. Tip 2. Extend your answers. When answering questions, don't just stick to yes or no answers. Always provide a little more information. For example, if asked, "Do you like reading?" Don't just say, "Yes, I do." Instead, add something like, "Yes, I enjoy reading novels in my free time, especially mystery and thriller genres." This shows that you can elaborate on your ideas. Tip 3. Practice common topics. Part 1 often covers familiar topics like hobbies, work, family, and daily routines. Practice speaking about these topics so you can answer confidently and smoothly. Part 2. Mastering the long turn. Now, let's move on to Part 2, the long turn. This part can be challenging because you need to speak on a topic for 1 to 2 minutes without interruption. Tip 1. Use your preparation time wisely. You'll have 1 minute to prepare your talk. Use this time to quickly jot down key points you want to cover. Think about the structure of your response, an introduction, main points, and a conclusion. Don't try to write full sentences, just make bullet points to guide your speaking. Tip 2. Structure your response. Organize your talk with a clear structure. Start with a brief introduction to the topic, followed by 2 to 3 main points, and then conclude. For example, if your topic is describe a memorable holiday, you could structure it as follows. Introduction, where and when you went. Main points, what you did, who you were with, what made it memorable, and conclusion, how you felt about the experience. Tip 3. Keep speaking, don't pause. Even if you feel stuck or can't think of something to say, keep speaking. It's better to talk about related points than to pause for too long. You could add details, examples, or even a personal anecdote to keep the flow going. Tip 4. Practice with a timer. Practice speaking on various topics with a timer set for 2 minutes. This will help you get used to speaking for an extended period and ensure you cover enough information without rushing. Part 3. Engaging in a discussion. Finally, Part 3 is where you'll discuss more abstract and complex ideas related to the topic from Part 2. This section tests your ability to express opinions, justify decisions, and discuss broader issues. Tip 1. Develop your opinions. Be prepared to discuss your opinions in more depth. If asked for your opinion on a topic, make sure to explain why you think that way. For example, if asked, "Do you think technology has improved our lives?" Don't just say yes. Instead, elaborate by saying something like, "Yes, I believe technology has significantly improved our lives by making information more accessible and enabling us to connect with people around the world." Tip 2. Compare and contrast. If the examiner asks you to compare different ideas or situations, use comparative language like while, whereas, on the other hand, and however. For example, While technology has brought many benefits, it has also led to issues like privacy concerns and reduced face-to-face communication. This shows your ability to present a balanced argument. Tip 3. Practice abstract discussions. Part 3 often involves discussing abstract concepts such as education, culture, or societal changes. Practice discussing these topics with a partner or recording yourself to get comfortable with more complex discussions. Tip 4. Don't rush, but be clear. Speak at a natural pace and don't rush your answers. However, make sure your ideas are clear and well-organized. The examiner is looking for clarity of thought and coherence in your speech. General tips for success. Now that we've covered each part of the speaking test, here are some general tips to help you succeed. Tip 1. Improve your pronunciation. Pronunciation plays a crucial role in your speaking score. Work on clarity and intonation. Practice speaking aloud and listen to native speakers to mimic their pronunciation patterns. Tip 2. Build your vocabulary. Use a wide range of vocabulary, but make sure it's appropriate for the context. Avoid using overly complex words if you're not sure of their meaning or pronunciation. Instead, focus on using relevant and varied vocabulary. Tip 3. Stay calm and confident. It's natural to feel nervous during a speaking test, but try to stay calm. Take deep breaths, listen carefully to the questions, and take a moment to think before you answer. Confidence comes from practice, so the more you practice, the more comfortable you'll feel. Tip 4. Record yourself and get feedback. Record yourself speaking and listen back to identify areas for improvement. If possible, get feedback from a teacher or a fluent English speaker. This will help you fine-tune your speaking skills. The IELTS speaking test can be challenging, but with the right preparation and mindset, you can approach it with confidence and skill. Remember to practice regularly, focus on clarity and coherence, and don't be afraid to express your ideas. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Explified for more IELTS tips and tricks, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Explified, where our ideas are shared and your thoughts are cared for.